These are the stories I tell my son. Monsters don't think they're monsters. I was in a room filled with monsters who thought they were men. Most of them were murderers. Paul Hill, the abortion doctor killer, was sitting at the table behind me. Rod Farrell, the blood-drinking vampire killer, was sitting in front of me. It's always strange to see killers with their families. Rod's mom was goth. She came to visit her son dressed in black. Paul's wife was dressed modestly, as were her children. They were playing, running between the tables. Their father had destroyed their lives. The little boy, he would be 18 when the state finally put his father to death. He reminded me of Lee Harvey Oswald, a sad loser with delusions of grandeur. Chose to live a life in a fantasy world where he was the hand of God. He went on a rampage with a 12-gauge shotgun. He reloaded and kept firing. Rod the vampire killer used a crowbar to beat his victims to death. Just like Paul, Rod loved to spin a tale for the press. Rod claimed he was a 500-year-old vampire. At the end of the visit, the guards lined up the death row inmates against the north wall. The 500-year-old vampire and the sword of God stood side by side. This reminded me of being backstage at a wrestling match. There was no audience or press, just the boys being boys. Paul told Rod a joke. He laughed. The masks were off. The hand of God and the blood-drinking prince of Satan seemed to have a lot in common.